WYPA Up Radio with MC8. Steele and Big James has taken over the radio station.
Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA. Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangster Chronicles.
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steele.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the G's.
So that's what I wanted to ask you, because you got the little young cats like the Chief Keefs, the G Herbos, and all the little young cats that's doing their thing out there. And it's a lot of killing going on. Like, I see a lot of real ill shit online, like motherfuckers talk about, I'm about to ride down on my op, and you just see a motherfucker dumping out the car, and they all on motherfucking YouTube doing this shit. Like, ain't no accountability to us, no shit like that.
Cause ain't nobody to discipline them. You got to think, these people that's outside right now, I love them because they ours. And my kids' age, they ain't had no discipline. The discipline left after my generation because everybody left and we were scared to, I ain't finna go in the front to be this.
Damn, you don't sit at home on the front porch drinking coffee and niggas walk by and you get to tell them the history?
Man, look, we got, on my end, it's different. On their end, it's where all the help is.
Damn.
Wow, this shit.
Or need.
So you would say it's a lost cause?
It's not a lost cause.
It's James. That's a good way of putting it, but it's not, Rick. I don't mean to cut you off, G. It's not, but it is, because it's like, I got family over here right now today, and then I fuck with them over there just because I carry myself. So it's like I pose that question.
Right.
No. Just to be, this is what, no, G, it's too many, this is from name out. No, G, it's too many bodies, G, it's too many. And this is what I hear. It live in real time. So it's like, honestly, yeah, but it's not, because like Rick said, if it's 4 Ricks walking around that say, nah, these our kids, it's a way to help them, then, we could try, but nah, From what I'm hearing every day from the niggas that's out there, nah, G.
Ain't no way to stop because of the history of what's been going on. And the killings and the going back and forth, so basically, like motherfuckers used to do when we was young. You can't tell me shit.
Exactly.
But see, this is where we all grew up and got to understand. Everybody done lost somebody. Everybody done got hurt behind this same old bullshit, right? So now it's time for grown men to get in the middle of the circle and say, nigga, we know y'all lost, we lost, I lost a brother, you lost a brother, you lost a cousin. Let's stop this shit right here. This is what need to be done. Because not only you gonna get killed, and them cats gonna get killed, but our kids is dying. So niggas ain't even looking at it like that this is just bigger than those cats that hang on the corner with a pistol and say, I'm bagging anything come my way. All the gangster shit is gone. The structure is not there no more. So even you got kids getting killed out there
all day long.
So Chicago got to do the same thing as California. Fuck the past. Let's move on with the future and let's show these little kids something totally different. If we don't do that, that little boy was at the spot where with all the money, talking to that youngster, trying to tell him, man, you got a lot of money on you. Next thing you know, when he bounced from up there, a week later, the young man dead. Man, it's crazy, because at some point in your age, you're going to have to say, this ain't for me.
Exactly. And I was just blessed for having rapper homies and people all the hierarchy from my end is my dead brother, my father. So I had opportunities to move around the country. And that's what I'm looking at to solve right now, is to show the younger guys, like, beyond what they see in their little block radius, is their neighborhood is so much stuff you can do now. There's so much stuff you can do, and I'm just trying to bring awareness on how I can be that person to show them that. Because when you in the hood, just like all of us from that era, if what you see every day ain't nothing going the way you need it to go, then you gonna do what you see every day. But if you give them an opportunity or access to people or situations where they don't normally get every day, first, they're going to come off crazy. Second, they're going to understand how to come off, but they're going to appreciate the opportunity. And that's what I'm trying to do right now with myself and my life.
Where the police play the role? What's their role?
The police right now, weak as hell to me.
Hey,
I'm being honest.
Weak as hell.
From me, from when we came up.
I wouldn't say scared, because hell no.
That ain't scared.
I wouldn't say scared. You say scared? I wouldn't say scared.
Because look.
Look,
in my era, you see Vice out south right now.
Okay.
On my mama. The Vice detectives.
No, I'm listening.
They wasn't sliding out south. They was out west because we had all that fucking drugs.
I was listening to you.
We got $1 million blocks. They out there every day. When I started seeing the transition, they was on that, but it was on murders and petty shit, and they just sliding through. I'm like, Chicago gone. It's different.
It's over with. It's like this. Speaking to what James just said, my daughter got her name because a bullet went through the kids. My daughter mother owned a daycare. The baby she had personally every day, the bullet, she was out by Rickway out west. The bullet went through the window and killed the baby. That's how my daughter got her name. So that's how deep this shit is. My daughter is named after her mother's, the baby her mother kept at the daycare. So it's like this summer, this is a true story. Nigga, I'm finding guns. I found the gun just walking down the street. That's my dad laying in heaven right now. I found the gun. This shit like Iraq for real. Just walk down the street, walk through the alley. Here go a gun laying on the ground. Damn. Ain't no clip in it, so we know what's going on with this here.
Yeah,
but this is the type of shit that go on. This a fact. This a fact. This is the type of shit that we live every day. I know it's real wide. I know this shit is real wide, but this is the type of shit every day. Across the street from my daughter's school is my dad laying evidence of piss. I'll cop out the letter in the. Damn, what the fuck? This shit for real. This shit for real. It's really Iraq.
Yeah, this shit crazy. And I want to expound a little bit on your history, Big Rick, because you got a real thorough history as far as not just the street shit, but the music shit too, because you a big part of the reason why Twista was able to move around through the city. Y'all from the same neighborhood and stuff like that. So you started off with Twista. Tell us a little bit about that.
With Twista and the Mobsters, Quick, which is Twister Brothers, my best friend. We grew up together. We did everything together. Me, myself, and my family, the Folk on the Hustlers, wouldn't be in existence without my family. So a lot of people really got behind me for that. But as a kid, I was a lame. You know, like 5, 6 years old, I was a little kid. I was a street smart kid, but I wanted to be a regular kid. But from my family background, I was thrown into something that I ain't know nothing about. So a lot of people gravitated towards me. So with that being said, with them, anybody that was around me before my Uncle Monroe Banks died, we was good. I used to wonder when I was a kid, like, damn, why y'all can't go over here? And then my guys be like, we can't go over there. And I figured it out once I got a little older. So I jumped off the porch about 7.5, 8 years old. And I understood that my family had basically, I'm not going to get touched. I'm a golden child. So people just got behind me. So that's basically how that happened. Well, Liffy was my other best friend. He took me on his shoulder. He told me everything that I needed to know. But he was one of mine, just like Twisted Brother Quick, one of mine, Folk on the Hustlers. We ran together. So we already had small numbers back in the day. We stuck together from Capitol Hill, from Chicago Avenue, DIV, Decay, all that. We all stuck together. Pulaski Road, we stuck together. And that's what we was brought. So when the Mobsters came into full flourishing, when it came all together, basically the Folk on the Hustlers. A lot of people don't know that, but with us being from the West Side, We'll deal with anybody. That's the difference between the West Side and South Side. We'll fuck with everybody, every mob. As long as ain't no disrespect and we can get some money, we there.
That's in general, the quickest way to get money is by fucking with everybody.
Everybody. So that's the part that hurt me with the music now, because that's the thing that Lift, Turtle, Maze put together along with myself and a whole bunch of other people. We can go to any hood and fuck with everybody because it wasn't no disrespect. We represented Chicago.